so difficult? Alright, let's try this again. This is the third time I'm trying to do this. And now it's going to fall. Alright, maybe this will... Alright, let's try this again. So, you see the title, you know what's up. I'm in my car rather than the office because I didn't have any other time today to make this video. I wanted to make it sooner rather than later because, frankly, I was excited about it. So, I got an internship at USF's Office of University Communication and Management. And what I'll be writing is journalism, specifically making readable and approachable articles out of scientific papers that get published from research that is done here at USF. So I've long been a proponent of science communication, as I've spouted off on this channel many times before in the past. And I was just kind of talking about it in passing to my father-in-law, who's been in journalism most of his life, 30 plus years, and who works in a similar capacity at another state university here in Florida, in regards to writing press releases about research that takes place and all kinds of other public relations. And he was like, well, why don't you see if the USF equivalent of my office has something to offer you in the form of an unpaid internship or something else? And I said, yeah, screw it, I'll try it. You know, the worst they say is no. So I emailed the director, and he didn't get back to me. No surprise, he's very important. I am not important at all. But someone who works for him did get back to me and said, hey, I'm really interested in your story and why you want to dip your toes in journalism despite the fact that you're a math major and what you want to hopefully get out of this. So last week we made an appointment for this morning, and she called me 10 o'clock on the dot, and we had a conversation for 10 or 15 minutes. It was really good. And by the end of it, she said, well, I'm going to email you about what time you can come in and meet everybody. And I was like, all right, she didn't come out and say it, but I guess that means I get the internship. So it seems pretty casual basis. So, you know, I don't hate that. So made a time to do that, which is going to be after classes end, so in about a week and a half, or actually 2 weeks from today. Yeah, 2 weeks from today. And not long after that, she sent me an email and said, here's an article that's in the process of being published. It's on research that was done here. Write 500 to 750 words on it in the form of a news article. And I was like, damn, I'm already on the job. It's been an hour. So that's exciting. And this will be, it'll be interesting. So I printed it all out. I got my highlighter. It's definitely going to take me some time to jump into it and, you know, chew it up and you know, make it good, make a good article out of it. But I'm excited. It's something new and different, and I figured the worst that can happen is I decide I don't like journalism or professional writing in, you know, this capacity in particular, and I decide not to do it as a career. And the best that can happen is I decide that I love this and I want to do it the rest of my life and devote my career to it. So either way, I'm getting good experience. So it seems like a pretty solid win-win in my book. So like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm very thankful and glad to have my father-in-law to get advice from. With this being the first piece that I'm writing, I want it to be really good and really polished when I send it in, so that these people know that I'm serious. Because I would hate to be perceived as some guy who just like randomly emailed and walked in and they gave me the time of day and put some effort into me, and, you know, all they're getting out is, you know, shit writing. So I want it to be good. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like my writing is pretty solid. It's pretty good. If 10's amazing, I think I'm a solid 7.5 to 8. So ultimately I want them to be glad that they responded to my email and my calls. And I think that'll happen. So I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea what it's going to be like, how much I'm going to be expected to write, an article a week, 2 articles a week. I don't know what the turnaround is supposed to be when I get a publication and how long I'm going to have to make a polished final product from that. that remains to be seen, but I'm trying to make a point to write down all these questions as I think about them so that I can ask them when I go in 2 weeks, because it's kind of pertinent stuff. But it'll be good. It's interesting. I'm excited. I'm more excited than I thought I would be. I was pretty confident that I would get it, considering I'm offering free, writing services, and I doubt any organization is going to pass up free help, especially when it's good help. So I'm excited, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So it's a far stretch from math, for sure. But I've always been ranting about how I'm an advocate for math writing and science writing that's approachable for the everyday person who doesn't have an advanced degree. And I figured it was time to put my money where my mouth is and contribute to that in some small way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm contributing to the mass spread of science. So I gotta go to class now and upload this. But thanks for watching. See you next time.